All right, Pisces, so this week from Lay Vampire, you pulled Call for Help. Reach out, need for backup, and admit your needs. And then from Chakra Wisdom, you pulled Expansion. Now, Call for Help, the blessing here says it's more about working with protection and shielding techniques. And it really gets into detail on how to do that. Like how to imagine yourself in like a field of soft white light and like building up your protection shield. But the other part of this, I think, applies more to this situation because of expansion showing up with people that are leaving your life and new people that are entering. It says, be cautious in your dealings. Lift your shields and stand with an ally and friend. Do not allow your innocence to create a dangerous moment for you, for someone is waiting for you to drop your guard. Do not let it be now. Dare to take your own premonition seriously. And the reason why it says that is because for a lot of you, you feel it, but it may not have happened, or you may not have evidence of it happening, but you feel like there are people around you who would want to take advantage of you. Now, expansion from Chakra Wisdom. The inspiration says, seeking good advice is vital when you are pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. The personal question says, how can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? The key ideas are wise counsel, fruitful collaboration, spiritual support, state of uncertainty, and being guided. So basically, you know, it just comes down to you needing to be careful about the people that are around you, needing to get rid of the people who would do harm to you. All right, Pisces, here we go. Here's the energy coming through. Judgment. Whew, man. Judgment is the signifier. It is assessment, atonement, and rebirth. It is reviewing the past, but it's also hearing that calling, the call to action, right? The wake-up call. But, you know, my thing is when you're looking at judgment, you know, what judgments are you making now based on what you know of the past? But powerful energy, and it definitely leads to a rebirth here. Oh, wow, Pisces. So in the past, strength, having the strength and the courage to face the challenges that are in front of you. Both of these are beautiful. That's beautiful energy. And it's good to see that you're pulling strength. Oh, in the present, the King of Wands now. If it's not the Queen, apparently it's the King. There's something going on with the fire energy for you guys. The King of Wands, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I do feel like this is another person. And I think that for some of you, you know, I mean, you got Leo sitting here, right? And then you got the lion. This card kills me. That shit-eating grin on that lion. But anyway, I think, you know, you're making different judgments on this person. But there's a part of you that's pulling on strength. Strength to do this. But why? You know, where's the importance of this person? What did they do to cause you to look at the past differently? Oh, wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Man. So, okay. If you are dealing with a person, and no matter what the relationship is with this person, when you're looking at the Wheel of Fortune, you're looking at judgment, second chances. This is another go around. And things are changing. Man, fate and destiny and a rebirth happening. You're pulling on strength involving a person. You're looking at them differently. And I almost get the feeling of resistance with strength above the King of Wands. You know, but the wheel is saying that there's going to be like another go around with this person, I think. Right? Fate and destiny are stepping in here. And second chances. I mean, the both of them, yeah. Yes. Your best path to follow, the Page of Pentacles. So learning something new, you know, when you're looking at the pages being the messengers, this to me is, you know, the message of a new opportunity. But it's about learning something new, right? And willing to do the tedious work that's needed to be done to get to, what your goal is. For me, the Page of Pentacles very much is the person that is willing to work their way from the bottom to the top. Now, you're learning something new about your dealings with this person in the past, is what it feels like. And there, I get the feeling that, and I'm hesitant here, but the messages that they're sending you seem really practical, and I think you're hearing it differently. But then when you're looking at the call to action there right above it, now that you've learned something new here involving this person, you're ready to take action, right? And again, starting over, second chances, starting over. Yeah, you're looking at things totally different. Wow. It's not exactly the Hangman. When you're looking at the Seven of Pentacles, I think that you're reevaluating it. Yeah, it's definitely a second chance happening here. I mean, I'm looking at the page and I'm going, okay, this is Spirit's advice. So this is learning something new and applying it. When you're looking at the Seven of Pentacles attached to the King of Wands, you're reevaluating this person differently. And you're reevaluating, the time and effort that you put into something involving this person. And you're not ready to be done with it yet. You're not quite ready to be done with it. Man, you're looking at things so different, right? And if you're reevaluating this person and Spirit is trying to tell you that, it's time to start over, right? You need to put into, practice the new things that you've learned. But I don't know. I just think that you're looking at this person differently now. And there's another go around happening. Man. I don't feel anything bad around that king. I think that this is meant to happen. This is meant to be, And I think as much as you would like to control the situation here with strength, I think it's out of your hands. But something needs to be learned through this process and this new cycle with this person. And you're seeing things much differently. Oh, yeah, talking about new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, my hesitation comes in because when I look at the King of Wands, I would expect the messenger to be the Page of Wands, right? Because to me, when you're looking at wand energy, it's fire, it's passion. But this is fire and passion with, this practical energy. And this is a practical new beginning. This isn't, filled with a bunch of passion and lust, and it's not all emotional for you. It's something that, I think ultimately you're wanting to be, long-term and sustainability, right? Where I think before there may not have been. And as much as you like to think that you have control over the situation, nope, the universe has stepped in here. But, looking at judgment, I do think that you're looking at this person differently and you're reevaluating the past with them. I mean, and you have the strength to do it. But you have to be careful about, like I said, I get this feeling of resistance. Like, maybe for some of you, you just don't see how it's possible to, see anything differently. There's almost a question of, and what's funny is that none of these cards are bad. None of them are bad at all. I just kind of get this feeling of resistance. Which is funny thinking about it because I know you pulled that too. I just think that when you're looking at the Seven of Pentacles, right, asking the question, are you seeing the results that you want to see through the efforts that you've put into something? Spirit's telling you there's a new beginning happening here. You're learning something about this situation with this person. Fate has stepped in and there's another go around happening. What have you learned that you need to start applying now? But definitely a new beginning happening that's more practical. Oh, and then the outcome. I'm telling you, there is resistance happening here because you are clinging on to what you know. When you're looking at the Four of Pentacles, oh, jeez. Now, whatever the relationship is with this person, there is definitely a new beginning, and there is a need here to make some different judgments based on what you may have been through with this person in the past. You need to give up the idea that you have control over what is happening here, because I'm telling you right now, you don't. You know, I hate to say it that way, but the universe has stepped in here. This is another cycle that's happening with this person. I mean, yes, it is a new beginning. You need to look at things differently and apply what you have learned from what you've been through before, because again, the Wheel of Fortune to me is repeating cycles, but you know, this is the turn of events, right? But I think the resistance is there because you're going to cling on to what you know. And none of it is bad. None of it is bad at all. It's just, looking at the Four of Pentacles, it's almost mild. I mean, I don't even see it as a really bad thing, but be careful about what judgments you're making. I don't think that you are being judged by anybody. I really do think that, you're hoping to have control over this situation. And having the strength to go through this second round, and you feel like you can control it because you know what happened here. You're looking at it and you're looking at it differently, but you're not willing to let go of what you know involving that person. Yeah, that's all I need. That is all I need. You are going to have to be... You're going to have to be patient with this person, and you need to get some balance. You need to get some balance when it comes to the way that you're thinking about this situation, the way that you're feeling about it. She's got the two cups, the water and the fire, right? The water and the fire, and then creating the rainbow. Yes. I just think that, whatever is going on here with this person, I think that you may be set in, what you know through what you've experienced, and it's almost like reevaluating it. But why? I've seen the results here. I know what's going to happen, but here there's this rebirth happening with possibly a person. And, again, this could be anything. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be a work relationship, a family member, whatever that person represents to you. There's something new happening with them. There is a new beginning, and you're learning new things. You're learning new things, and you're needing to apply them when it comes to this go around instead of hanging on to things, And again, temperance and strength. Yeah, I think Pisces, you need to just don't get too mean, right? Let go of control. Just let the wheel turn the way it needs to, and have patience with the situation and the other person. Because I really do think that the universe is telling you to see him differently. But I still feel that resistance happening. An expansion, somebody new coming through. All right. We're going to take a look at the soul trees to see what else is going on for you guys. This card keeps trying to come out. Oh! I'm not even going to say anything. The Ace of Cups, talking about new beginnings. Yeah, there's the emotion. There's the emotion. All right. Jeez, Pisces. Now, when it comes to gratitude, it's so important. Being grateful for the things that you have, but then also being grateful for the experiences you have too, especially with people. Unique gifts. What is this person's unique gift, and what is yours? But I think I really do think you just need to like not be so like forceful. I feel a forceful energy and a resistance here with strength, right? And you're looking at some beautiful new beginnings. Oh, inner power, yes. Yeah, and that does go with strength. Okay, so definitely you need to take some time to play and to enjoy life. And maybe play with, this person that you're having a second chance with, because that is what's happening here. Be grateful. Be grateful for the new beginnings that are coming through to you, your unique gifts, and your unique gift is your inner power. But I still have that feeling of resistance. I'm shocked it didn't show up, honestly. Yeah. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Wow. So for those of you who are in a relationship, it looks really good. Now, not seeing any like major issues. I just think that, there may be a little bit of resistance when it comes to dealing with this person, but everything looks great. And then having the Ace of Cups there, yeah, I would want to hang on to that, but you don't want to be hanging on to what you think you already know here about this person, especially when you have the new beginnings that are happening. All right, Pisces. Now, again, these messages are only going to apply to some of you. But I feel like second chances and new beginnings. I mean, yes, new beginnings, right? I mean, come on now. With possibly a person, and I think that you already have like, your own knowledge about this person. I feel like you've spent time with them, you've put in some time and effort, and you already know what to expect, but maybe, something is changing. And there's a need for you to make different judgments based on what you're learning now and how to apply it within dealing with this person, whatever the relationship is. And again, call for help and expansion. I think for some of you, there's some resistance when it comes to this. You may feel like this person is looking to take advantage of you, but I don't think that this is the case here. And even if it is, you're pulling on your inner strength. You know how to take care of this situation, but I think you need to make different judgments on this person. Now, when it comes to what is going on here, definitely, your support network is going to be important, and you need to get rid of the people that would otherwise harm you. But when you're looking at call for help and you're looking at let your friends help you, I do think that for those of you who are single, your support network is going to help you in terms of your relationship and meeting somebody new, or possibly having another go around with somebody. But you're looking at beautiful beginnings. But I think that there's a part of you that needs to be a little bit patient here when you're mixing the fire and the water. Patience and balance, right? And I do feel a little bit of resistance between these two when it comes to this person. I think that you're hanging on to what you already know about them, but maybe things are changing, and maybe you need to open up to that, especially with this. I had a feeling it kept like sliding off, like, oh yeah, okay, we're going to pull this, right? Definitely a second go around with some new beginnings. And it looks great. And even if you're not talking about a person, where you're coming out at looks really good too. Having that kind of energy around you and being wise and passionate and going after new adventures looks great. Now, needing to play, right? And possibly needing to play with a person. It looks good, but being grateful that you have the opportunity to play, being grateful for the experiences that you have, being grateful for the things that you have in your life. It's so important. And being grateful for your unique gifts. And your unique gift is your inner power. And again, with strength. Right? You have the strength to deal with anything that's coming up right now. Even if you are dealing with a person that you may already know what this person is about, things are changing though. So I think you just need to be open to the new things that you're learning about this person. Be careful about what you're hanging on to. Because again, there's a reason why this one kept sliding off. I mean, this is fantastic. The Ace of Cups, really. And it's practical, it's long-term, sustainable. I don't think that this is something that's based off of passion. I like where it's going. I feel a little bit of resistance, But, you know, and then for those of you who are in a relationship, seeing chemistry is really good. And even if you are single, chemistry, and let your friends help, right? Let your friends like help you in dealing with a new person or dealing with a person that you may have another go around with, because I'm telling you, you are not in control of this. The universe has stepped in and it's happening for a reason.